Peace, peace. This is Phoenix Boss, a paradigm killer. You know what I'm saying? And this is BC Empires 2. And this is when I start to like, this and AD is when I start to, in a way, go with ham. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to make some of this the red light special or if I'm going to wait, go through all the information, which this is probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait, go through all the information, and then at the end of it, I'm gonna have a red light special where I just like really tell you tell me how you feel for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm really gonna tell motherfuckers how I feel. So RNH2C, RNH2C, which is 732 to 539. And I want to point this out. You can notice that the civilizations kind of they get a little short in a way. You know what I'm saying? It's like they get it's weird. And I want to make the point that like I say all the time, where people, I don't understand why people, why I do, because people don't look into shit. They believe what they're told, and they don't look into shit. But if you look into all this shit, it's telling you. Well, so you're honestly telling me that these civilizations just popped up highly advanced. They didn't take that shit from nobody. They ain't steal some shit. They ain't oppress nobody. They didn't become friends with nobody and they gave them information. They just popped up for Greece. Just popped up Greece. You know what I'm saying? They just, and, and I would say that they did if their civilizations were fucking long, were like a 2,000 years old or some shit. I'd be like, okay, they could have got to the point where they was X, Y, Z. But fucking this shit looks 732 to 539. So you trying to tell me these motherfuckers got, and this is to the point where we start getting advanced as a people. You know what I'm saying? Just humanity starts getting advanced as a motherfucker. Okay, so what the fuck are we talking about? See, that's where I'm at. That's why I say I'm not for motherfuckers who just listen to motherfuckers. I'm not for that. I'm for motherfuckers who have, look for their answers. That's what I'm for. I'm not for these motherfuckers who haven't done no fucking work. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? My opinion. I'm getting, and that's what irks me. It fucking irks me. And it's like, shut the fuck up. What are you even talking to me for? You haven't done no work. You're going over what somebody has told you. Shut the fuck up. I don't care what somebody has told you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what somebody's told me. At the end of the day, unless you have some fucking information, get the fuck out of here. Like I said, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? And so we're talking about the RNH2. We're talking about the Neo-Assyrians, and we're talking about the Neo-Babylonians. That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers got their information from somewhere, and it wasn't that they got it for their own. And when I get into stolen legacy, and when I get into certain shit, stolen legacy and Civilization or Barbarism, one of my favorite books, Civilization or Barbarism. When I get into them joints, you kind of see how motherfuckers is some thieves. Motherfuckers ain't create shit. You know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers ain't create shit. They stole all the shit, in my opinion. So now we're gonna go to the Persian Empire. Persian Empire is from 539 to 332 BC. And it's the same. To me, I really don't have too much to say about that shit because I want to individually get into that shit because they was on some other shit, slightly demonic, but they was just on some high level magic shit. They was on some high level technology. Cause I'm almost to the point where it's like some people want to say magic and shit, but I think it's just advanced knowledge of technology. That's what I personally think. These motherfuckers, some people had uh, understanding on technology, and they use that shit to prop themselves up like demons, like deities. Uh, the perfect example to me is look into Star Trek, Star Trek 2, when they're trying to stop the volcano from destroying the civilization, and the Enterprise comes out of the water, and then in the next scene, these people are worshiping the Enterprise like a deity. Okay? And you also see that in more modern times, the modern cargo cults. Look into that shit. The modern cargo cults. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing as the Enterprise. They motherfuckers seen aboriginals per se, seen even the U.S. A lot of U.S. Uh, airships and refer to them as deity. That's what happened. Okay, I'm just like that's what happened, and people need to like see what the fuck is going on. Okay, moving forward, 332 to the 37 BCE. Okay, that's Hellenistic and Palestine, Greece. Hellenistic, which is Alexander the Great, Greek, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when they came into power. That's when they took over. And I don't know if I said it recently, but they pretty much, the Hellenistic motherfuckers pretty much was like, we can't have all these pale people worshiping black deities. So we have to change the black deities into white deities. Straight up, that's what they fucking said. And if you look at the shit, that's what they said. Okay? So, same thing with let me get it. It's, some things really deserve their own video or their own series. So, Palestine and Greece, we're gonna get into that shit. We're gonna get into that shit because that shit is wild, some wild shit. 37 BC to 6 AD was the early Roman period. Okay? And these motherfuckers stole shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like ever since the Neo-Assyrians and the Neo-Babylonians, motherfuckers was using information. It was they was taking credit for information that they didn't really even have anything to do with, actually. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the beginning of the first century, when we have what we're given more so now. You know, that that's what it is. And so that's the early Roman period when they first started to put roots up and shit, And then this next one is the true Roman period, where they the true Roman period, more so um the what is it, the first Jewish Roman War. The first Jewish Roman War. See, that's what I don't know, man. It's like I don't know what to tell people. They want to think Judaism is ancient as fuck, and in some respects it probably is. But they tell you, yeah, the first Jewish Roman War was 66 to 73 AD. That's when it was, So, I think we have a failure to communicate. You know what I'm saying? We're lost in translation. And I think we need to find out what's real, find out what was just told to us by somebody, and then we can have a real conversation. This finished bar, spread it out, killer. Peace.